Okay, now I'm going to, we're going to go towards the gate. Digger's going to think he's going home. And then I'm going to turn him away from the gate. And probably what he's going to do is he's going to start side passing or leg yielding and towards the gate. He's going to be trying to force himself to the gate. And what he's doing is he's taking this shoulder and he's pushing it in my leg. And I tell you what, 90% of the time the horse is going to win. It's hard to control a horse with just at the mouth, because when you start pulling on him to turn him, he's just going to push away. And then you're going to end up at the gate or wherever he wants to go. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down this hill a little bit more, and I'm going to build up a little bit of speed. And then as we get, fairly close to the gate, then I'm going to ask him to turn away from the gate, and let's see what he does. Okay. I'm giving him loose rein. I want him to get all excited. Okay, now I'm going to pull him. Now look, see, this is him doing it. Now look, I want to disengage. See, I disengage. Okay? All right, let's do that again. That's the only way I could shut the body down and get control of his feet. That was the only way. And what I done, I didn't do this. Is that right? I didn't like come across with the rein. Instead, I lifted with the inside rein and I pushed with my inside leg, the hindquarters over. All right, let's do this one more time. Okay, here we go. He thinks he's going home. He's got two loose reins. I'm going to lift. Here he goes. And I'm going to disengage and lift. See this rein? I'm lifting. Now right there, he didn't do it as bad, did he? Because he knew that I can control him. He knew I would shut him down. Now guys, this works for so many different things, but I know a lot of us have speed control issues. I have them sometimes. And this is how I'm able to communicate with my horse and say, look, I'm the one in control here, not you. I'm going to pick where we go, and I'm going to decide when it's time to go home. I know I had a lady send me an email a few days ago that her horse does it right there. He's pushing that left shoulder. So only way I can control him is not by pulling with two reins, but by lifting with the inside rein and moving those hindquarters. Anyway, this lady sent me an email, and her horse was really bad barn sire. And when she finally gets him away from the barn, they would do okay, but I kind of pictured it in my mind that they would probably ride 100 yards or so, and then there was some trees. Now when my horse won't stand still, he's still got some adrenaline. He still got a rush from all of that. So I'll just keep lifting with that one rein and disengaging. This gate's open, and he's like thinking, I'll just go in that gate. Give him both reins so that you can correct him, so you can teach him that, you're the one that's in control here, not him. And you just keep doing it. Don't get upset, because he's eventually going to stand still. Okay? So I had it in my mind that when this lady got about 100 yards, there was probably a tree line, and she would turn along those trees, and then they would ride back there. Well, on the way back, she was always dreading it, because when that horse knew, because he knew they were going home, and when they went around that corner, now they're facing the barn, he was like, hi-ho silver. He was ready to get home, and she couldn't control. She said, she would tell me in the email that she would pull and pull and pull. Look guys, when you pull and you apply that pressure to that mouth, them horses are going to push against it, and they're just going to make it harder on you, and you're not going to stop them. So if you get in that situation where you can't stop them, just ride them in. You know they're going to the barn. Just, you know, hang on and ride. But the thing to do is when you start coming around that corner, let's say we're that lady and there's a row of trees right here. So the horse can't see the barn yet. We know when we get, Rhonda, you be the end of the tree line. Just stay right there. Okay, so this horse, so we know that when we get on the other side of this tree line, and our horse knows that we're probably going to head to the barn. So what you want to do is when you start coming up here and you can start feeling that adrenaline like Digger did, you disengage your horse now. All right, then you ride off and then disengage him again. Then ride off. If you feel the speed, I would go ahead and just automatically anyway, 2 steps, disengage my horse again, and then let him walk. If he does okay, if he starts building up speed, immediately disengage your horse. Okay? So you you just keep doing that, and sometimes it may take 2 or 3 trips before your horse finally sees that. Hey, so anyway, just keep doing it. That's all you have to do, guys. That's it right there. That's it. Now, your rein management is really important. You want to make sure you don't pull with 2 reins. You want to lift with 1 rein and push at the